OK，welcome back。刚才断线了，还是 Sketchfab 比较 user friendly。不过如果要找 low poly，还是在 DualScript 比较好找。RAM 不应该差不多了。记得上面还有很多位置，天花板那里可以吊灯啊。OK，我在想这个，我家里有 lift 还是 escalator，看可不可以上去。OK，好了，今天暂时是这样子。OK，继续工作。 今天要做的就是把那个 framework install 进去，所以先去自己的 website， 去这个。这有两个东西要做，一个是加一个 admin， 就是一样先迟点换 server， 然后admin 还有什么 member。 个很好热闹，可以这样子。我打什么你们都看不到啦。Done. Okay, continue. WS. Card. Expiry date.
做一个很像 template，然后就是每一次有新的 bidding，然后那个出货日期，然后我们可以 update 在那边，然后它也可以帮就当顾客 check 的时候 check 不到，它就可以跳出来，这样子的东西可以吗？
如果你是没有一个 system 像那个 WMS 这样子的话嘞，你就变成你每一天要 update 咯，你要一个一个 key 进去的哦。因为 WMS 是你们本身那个系统，它已经会自动 capture 你们的 order 了嘛。就是如果你有一个地方有一个 database 这样子的话，你有那个 API 这样子，我这边就可以找，就是那个 programmer 可以 key，就是说写那个 system 去读你们的东西咯。可是那个 order 号码还是一样，一定要是号码的咯。 如果是有字母啊，或者是它的字比较复杂一点点的话，它可能就比较会不准一点。所以你是讲说这个 bidding 的那个 data 是不会 update 进去 WMS 的，对吗？如果是这样的话，我这边会有那个难度，就是说，因为你一样的 order number，我是从同一个系统去一对一沟通的话比较容易。 blah，这个告诉你要 install 这个。Okay, great. It's working right now. So go to here, new window, object file. So nothing is here though. Oh, one last thing. Never mind. This one later. Okay, this one is more. Oops. More maybe. Yeah. This is small. Okay. So the last is min. Okay. So one last thing is the form. Former. Oh. member module and e-card module, payment module, delete address module, catalog. What else? This one done. Okay. how come? Oh，这个是另外一个哦。Maybe bridge. The Horizon rooms. Alright.
run through these news because I have a flight to catch in a few hours. But either way, we have quite a few interesting things for today. So, as usual, in case you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to smack that little subscribe button down below, and let's get right into it. So, first thing we've got today is an absolutely epic Skyrim VR mod that allows you to cast magic spells using your brain. This new Skyrim VR mod lets you use your brain to charge your magic meter. Modder Kanger recently showed off his work adding support for a relatively simple brain-computer interface to Bethesda's epic RPG. As you can see in the video below, the modder is able to charge his magic power by concentrating, resulting in more damage. The mod uses the Muse, a roughly $200 slim headband designed to primarily help people sleep, which Kanger says easily fits under the Valve Index headset. It might not drastically alter the game, but you can already try the alpha version of this mod for yourself, though obviously you need to get the headband. So, as BCIs are becoming more and more available to the public for cheaper prices, I believe we're going to start seeing more and more of these kinds of mods, which is really cool, by the way, as I can imagine people becoming quite creative with them. But yeah, this is a really cool one, and let me know if you've tried it down below, as I don't actually have this headband to try it out myself. An absolute epic stargazing app is going to be coming to the Quest sometime. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not going to say soon, but the developer has posted it on the r/Oculus Quest subreddit. To quote, "If you're looking into stargazing and space, I'm working on a prototype for you with pass-through and voice commands." So this looks really cool. When I first saw it, I thought that, it might just be stars floating around you in pass-through mode. No, this fully opens up the roof above you inside your actual house and lets you stargaze through the roof. I mean, how absolutely cool is that? The fact that your actual ceiling just moves open, it looks incredible. It honestly does. And with the pass-through API, again, becoming more and more used by people, this is really cool. And I do think we're going to start seeing more and more apps like this. I mean, we saw the zombie game. That was epic with them just coming out from around the corners. And it looks like they even go through a door, like straight into space. That is absolutely epic. I cannot wait for this to be available to the public. The Oculus Quest is incredibly popular, and I mean, love them or hate them, and I mean them, Facebook, they are seriously pushing VR into the mainstream. And while some people are telling me in the comments that the Oculus Quest 2 is completely out of stock for them, and there is no stock where they live anymore, guys, I think I found your stock. Oh my god, so many is about right. Posted on the r/Oculus Quest subreddit by the user greater_kudos. That is, wow. It's like an army. Like, you could seriously form a little army from this. That could supply an entire school. Like, wow. Just absolutely wow. This is mass production, and this is a small version of mass production. This is incredibly impressive. But yeah, I think I found your stock, guys. And on another topic of things selling really well, Resident Evil 4 VR is the Quest's fastest selling app ever, and the Mercenaries add-on has been confirmed. We talked about the Mercenaries add-on in the previous episode, which is really good. I mean, it was like the most requested thing. Resident Evil 4 is the fastest selling Quest app ever released, according to Meta. The company confirmed as much in a blog post today that also announced the already leaked Mercenaries expansion, which is heading to the game next year. This is based on gross sales in the first week since launch. Obviously, this is a significant milestone in and of itself, but it's also telling Meta words that as in the history of the Quest, suggesting it sold better than the titles that were both on the Quest 1 and 2, whereas Resident Evil 4 is only exclusive to the Quest 2. So this is quite impressive, and in fact, I actually know people that bought the Quest 2 simply just to play this game, and it is a very good game. As much as I'm not really into horror games, this is nostalgia, and it just brings me back to the good old days when graphics were just simpler. But it's so cool seeing this game get its second life in virtual reality. But I do think it is going to be surpassed by a different one sometime very soon. An absolute insane headset was posted on Twitter by Seth Bradley. So, there is a new headset called the Hypervision that aims to reach a full 270 degrees FOV in a small form factor using 2 displays per eye. It comes from the engineer that designed the optics for the X-Tel. The X-Tel being an absolutely insane headset, by the way, in case you haven't seen it. Thrillseeker has a video on it right up here. I'm not cool enough to get this headset, and I'm definitely not paying for it out of my own pocket. So, yeah, but it was basically incredible. A similar lens concept to the Pimax 12K QLED from the first look. The first look looks tiny. Like, it looks impossible. It absolutely does. Seeing the Pimax headsets and how large they have to be to achieve their FOV, it looks impressively tiny. And you might be thinking this is probably fake. It's probably not going to happen. But then we have another Twitter post by Michael Jones, and it says, oh yeah, totally played with that at AWE. For a proof of concept unit, I have to say I was really impressed with the edge of clarity and lack of distortion. So this is an actual thing. Like, looking at it, it is a proof of concept, but it's already tiny. Like, it's already absolutely tiny on the proof of concept device. The lenses are like the size of the entire headset, looking at it, which is hilarious. I doubt this is going to be standalone, but I could be completely wrong. It does look like it's powered by a PC, so again, probably not
我觉得
standalone,
我
but
觉得
insane
standalone
nonetheless. I know people
是一个
love
必
buying
须啊，
IMAX
如果是
headsets
要
for their
go
insane
into
FOVs,
一个
so I
情
can
况，就
totally
是
see people jumping on this, depending
每
of
个人
course
都可以
on
这
how
么做，
expensive it'll be, how it'll be tracked, and what controllers
因为
it'll
我就是啊，
support. Definitely quite impressive. And
我
we're
就是
gonna
因
see
为
more and more of these insane
standalone
technologies
才买
as we move on into the next year. Dash Dash World, a game that we actually played last year on live stream, has gotten a new update, the 4.0 update. New tracks, improved steering, offline mode, and more. The 4.0 update comes to Dash Dash World on November 24th, adding new racing tracks, upgraded virtual steering, an offline mode, and a new season of unlockable rewards. So in case you guys play Dash Dash World, you know, you've got the 4.0 update here. So, I mean, it was definitely quite an enjoyable game. So, you know, in case you play it, that's that for you right there. This is one people were very excited about in the comment section of the last video. Hitman 3 has PCVR support confirmed, and it's coming next year. Hitman 3 PCVR support has been confirmed, and due to launch next year. PCVR support will arrive in January 2022. The news was confirmed in a below video from developer IO Interactive. So people seemed quite excited for this. You know, I never had the PSVR, never got to try that thing. I was told it's just not very good. Then I was gonna buy it for a while, and then I kind of moved away from that, waiting for the PSVR 2. I honestly don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe once I get a new studio, I'll decide to go for the PSVR when I have a little bit more space. But either way, really, really cool. This one I just found interesting, like beyond anything. Deadmau5 and Niantic are developing a planet-scale music metaverse. People seem to hate Niantic for some reason in the comment section. I don't know, I never got into the deep lore of Niantic and why they might be bad, but I don't think we need to hate every company outright, unless of course they genuinely did something bad. Gaming platform Pixel Wynix partners with Niantic to create Pokemon Go-like collectible music experience. Pixel Wynix, a game venture created by DJ/producer Deadmau5 in partnership with Richie Houghton, is teaming up with gaming industry pioneers Van Turner, Dean Wilson, and Inder Full to create an industry-first planet-scale AR music game in partnership with Niantic, the creators of Pokemon Go, Ingress, Pikmin Bloom, and upcoming Transformers Heavy Metal. I mean, Niantic is now working on their Lightship platform. They're building their own better metaverse in the real world, merging the two worlds together. Again, some people really dislike this, but this definitely sounds interesting. I mean, a music metaverse? Yeah, let's just merge everything together. I mean, I would like there to be a part of the metaverse for everything. I mean, that would literally mean that there's a place for everyone within it, and that's really good. And finally, the HP Reverb G2 sees its best sale yet for Black Friday. So we talked about the Quest 2 Black Friday sales last time, but this time it looks like the HP Reverb G2 is getting a damn good sale for Black Friday. The HP Reverb G2 Black Friday 2021 deal so far is $450 from Microsoft. In fact, right now, the HP Reverb G2 seems to be down even further to $399.99 on Cyber Monday. I'm not sure whether this is just me or something is
其实如果
broken,
它
but after
的
checking, because yes, I
这
do
个
know I am late for Black Friday
换
sales,
区
it
布
is
的话，我
still
觉得
pretty low.
OK，
So, still
布就会
strong.
贵一点。
This is the cheapest we've seen the headset sold to date, and it's important to keep in mind that the Reverb G2 is normally $600. So this is like a pretty decent sale. It brings the price down quite a little bit, and apparently a lot of the issues with the HP Reverb G2 have, as a matter of fact, been fixed from launch. It had a few issues at the beginning. I do remember people complaining about it, but since then, people on the Discord have told me that it's been rather fixed. In case you guys are looking for a PC VR headset, you might want to look into this. I don't have a review of it, but I'd definitely check out some other creators. And obviously, you might have noticed the setup has changed a little bit here, but I have some more news for you guys. I'm actually back from Switzerland at this point. Things are all over the place, so this is the setup we've got. But we have more news. First of all, there's a huge Steam Autumn sale on which Half-Life Alyx is 50% off. Of course, most of you probably know this, but Half-Life Alyx is like one of the best VR games ever played. It changed multiple people's view on VR and how they use it. The graphics are just beautiful, and it's just a fully fleshed out, really good game. So in case you haven't played it, but are looking to, now might just be the right time.
Of course, Saints and Sinners and more big discounts are there as well. Just to give you a few, Boneworks now costs $23.99 instead of $29.99. The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners is $21.99 instead of $39.99. Star Wars Squadrons is $14.79 instead of $39.99. And so on. I'm going to leave a link for you guys down below to the Upload VR article in case you are interested in checking this out. And of course, overall, just check out the discounts yourself. Of course, we may be a little bit late on these discounts because Black Friday already happened, but as far as I know, they are still live after checking. And we've also got 50% off on Oculus games for Black Friday. So once this video goes live, you still have a few hours to check out these games, literally just a few hours, so definitely hop on in case you're interested. I can see right here there are some good games here like the Vader Immortal pack, the Quest Favorites pack, the Ultimate Quest pack, the I Expect You to Die pack, and there are some decent sales here. You can get I Expect You to Die 1 and 2 for $29.99 instead of $49.98. So those are some pretty sizable sales there. Definitely check those out in case you're interested. And of course, this one is super exciting for many because Blade and Sorcery Nomad recently came out for the Oculus Quest platform, and now you actually get to mod it. So yes, mods were promised at the very beginning, but we didn't know exactly when they were going to come out. And mods are now officially supported on the Oculus Quest. So the latest update to Blade and Sorcery Nomad brings mod support to the Quest 2 exclusive. So I'm sure that if you guys are playing, you already know about this, but just in case you didn't, here it is. And yeah, I don't want this video dragging out, so this is where we're going to end it. I'm going to throw the rest of the news into the next video, and I actually have some pretty interesting videos brewing up for you guys in the background. For example, we're building PCs now, so that's going to be quite interesting. But yeah, so now I pass you over to me in the past doing the outro.
But yeah, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you all have a fantastic day or night. Next time I see you guys will either be a dub. What is up, everyone? It feels good to be back. For you guys, it was literally only a few days because pre-recorded videos, but for me it was like a solid 10 to 12 days that I was actually gone and have not recorded a single video, and that's out of the ordinary for me. It felt wrong. But anyway, we're back today and we have some brand new news. So as usual, in case you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to smack the little subscribe button down below, and let's get right into it. First of all, I have some really good news for anybody looking to buy a Quest 2. Well, the Quest 2 is the cheapest VR headset on the market, especially since it's standalone. A lot of people still would like it to be cheaper. Well, in case you're living in the US, Walmart has some great news for you, because they are now selling refurbished 64GB Oculus Quest 2 headsets for just $199. And while yes, I still stick to my thoughts of the 64GB Oculus Quest 2 being a mistake, it's still a great PC VR headset, because if you're not interested in a
64GB 如果 refurbish 的话，这里去买应该会便宜一点。然后其实是够用了，如果你不是拿来玩 game 啊，你可以玩 game 的一些比较不是很重的 game， 像 Beat Saber 可以玩，然后你可以install Beat Saber， 然后像一些射枪的 game 很出名的，像 Pavlov 也是可以install。够位，然后你 install 一些 Facebook 的 apps， 就是 meeting 的 apps 啊，也是够用。我还没有试过用 Zoom 啊，那些在 Quest 2啊，要试看。
In any case, refurbished headsets should appear and operate like new. So, yeah, this is something that Facebook
refurbish 便宜一个100块啊，因为是吗？它 original price 是299嘛，对吧
？My PC parts were bought used / refurbished, and same with say drone batteries. It's giving old tech a new life. So, in case you're interested in that and want an even cheaper headset, check out your local Walmart. Only if you're in the US, of course. We don't get that. On a completely another note, from Kuo, we have the Apple headset supposedly launching in late 2022 with 4K displays and M1 level performance. So while I myself dislike Apple products, I cannot deny the fact that the M1 chip that they have designed and created is a beautiful masterpiece. It can do a lot, and that is an understatement. Having that inside a VR headset would just be incredible. So, let's read. Apple's rumored upcoming headset will have MacBook-level performance and dual 4K OLED micro displays, according to a note from Ming-Chi Kuo.
Mac Rumors claims to have viewed. Kuo is a TF International Securities analyst known for predicting Apple products and moves over a year in advance using his supply chain sources. AppleTrack gives him a 76% accuracy rating. The information, Bloomberg and analyst Min-Chi Kuo all claim Apple will release a headset as early as 2022
same price,
with high-resolution
128
color cameras for mixed reality. Kuo previously
说
claimed
现在
it
是
would be
便宜
priced
100 块，
at
便宜
least
到整
$1,000.
300， 整
February,
400块哦。
information claims to have viewed images of a late-stage prototype with a sleek curved visor attached to the face by a
现
mesh
在
and
299
swappable
应
headband.
该是
The
前
outlet drew an
出
impression.
吧。
Kuo's new note apparently claims the headset will have a new chip with similar computing power as the M1
Yeah.
for Mac. M1 is Apple's first in-house PC processor. The
But
first in line
如果你
to
现在在
transition its Mac
Malaysia
product from
买的
the x86
SC
architecture
VR
that has dominated PCs for the past
Oops.
decades
Wait.
to ARM, which is used in today's phones and tablets,
Yeah.
including this. So this phone is actually running a Qualcomm chip, which is an ARM64 chip. But yeah, that is definitely looking quite interesting. As we have
等一下continue OK。量 VR 买的话，看一下多少钱。Lazada 跟 Shopee。应该很多人会因为这个照片而吓到，好像什么medical device 这样啊 ，OK。这是他 Facebook 啊。其实这两个东西哦，like，就是你必须，就是你如果是你 into Oculus Quest 的话啦，就是你要想 VR，然后它 standalone，你只是买那个 Oculus Quest 嘞，它有个问题就是什么，它本身的那个 strap 是会绑到你的头，会很紧啊，然后会很痛，所以你就会很想要把它的那个 strap 换掉。其实YouTube 有很多那种人是教你加一个布啊，就这样，所以就没有这样辛苦咯。就是你比较省钱的话是这样子做啦。但如果是你有一点点 budget 的话呢，就可以买它的这个 strap。strap 就是它，我看他们讲是它抄那个 Hello Strap 啦，我不知道是不是。所以就是说，你可以转这样子，它就会紧，这样哒哒哒就会紧了，然后转另外一边它就是松。所以你戴的时候就你感觉比较像是戴一个 helmet， 而不是一个 strap 去绑紧你的头。然后像我自己本身是有近视嘛，戴眼镜嘛。那如果是我这样戴进去的话，因为它小个啊，所以它这边会来动到，就是会顶到你的眼睛。所以在 market 其实它这边呢也是有卖那种 prescript 的，就是有度数的镜片，你可以兜进去。我自己呢就是找了我自己一些旧的眼镜，因为其实我这个镜片跟我这个现在戴着的镜片的度数是一样的，只是说它这个镜片它的油化了，所以我就拿来重新再用过，然后都在它刚好有一个 gap 哦，是可以抓着我的那个眼镜框，就变成说我可以不用戴眼镜都可以去用这个VR headset， so 其实真的是蛮轻的，可以考虑啊。就是说，因为我觉得是它有几个好处哦，就是第一就是它的size 就现在是 standard 是124嘛，就很够用。然后有就是它是 standalone， 你不需要有一架很好的电脑，你就算是有电脑，你只是拿来 connect，so that 你可以在 VR 里面去 share screen， 跟他 meeting 的时候你可以 share screen，OK，然后还有就是它轻哦。这我觉得是很 OK 的，然后价钱不会十分贵，不会去到3-4千块，像那些 HiFi 还是怎样，所以我就觉得它是 OK 的。然后其他的那种 accessory 的话，就你们可以自己斟酌说需不需要去买还是这样，就是比方说你的一个 VR stand， 就是有一个给你的 VR 站着，然后你的 handle 那些可以放着这样子。那如果你的房间有位置的话，其实你可以用回它自己本身的那个盒子，就是一个不错的收藏盒，所以可以用这样子咯。那我们来看一下它的价钱啊。 VR 量这边卖的 VR 呢，如果是 Oculus Quest 2，让我们看到，那你看到现在 accessory 越来越多了，因为之前是你要找的话还是比较难，因为毕竟现在已经1年多了，所以它的那个accessory 是很多了。好像这个strip cover 啊，这个 strip 啊，也是这个 grip 哦，我是觉得也是可以 invest，可以买来，就是你抓那个 handle 的时候很好用，就比较舒服咯。啊，这个就是我刚才讲的 stand。OK，Oculus Quest 1499 for 128应该是。OK， 那我们看一下，它应该一样啊，1499，然后它有分就是你是要什么这些咯。所以如果你家里自己本身有一个 Universal Plug， 你就不用特地又再买一个 Malaysia Plug 啦。But actually 它 Malaysia Plug 它也是从另外再买回来的，那你就不用了，你就 let's say 你付 access， 然后来128GB， 它有分它的这个 warranty 的，因为它这个不是 Meta means AKA Facebook 去一个 authorized 的 seller， so that's why 你看它的warranty 都是他自己给的。这样子说，它就没有一个 international 的一个 warranty 这样子了。所以如果你不要的话，你就拿这个咯。然后最大现在是256GB，OK， 它相差大概一个500块这样了。OK， 所以它本身，你看你照片这边呢，你看到你买一 set 的话，它就是看 with 这个在盒子里面呢，就是有这个 glass spacer， 就是说如果你是有戴眼镜，你不就是你刚好是有佩戴眼镜才能够看到 VR 的，你就要加这个 so that 它的那个 VR 里面的镜片不会这样靠近你的眼睛，这样子就不会刮花你的眼睛。其实可是它这个加到来并没有很有效啊，因为我自己本身戴的话，我是觉得很麻烦。我是刚好因为有留着我自己的一个 spare 的眼镜，所以就变成可以很方便，说我可以把它自己 add 进去里面，就没有这个问题。可是还是要注意说会刮花了。OK， 怎么抬不到？大家可以去找啊，这个亮 VR 是收发 Malaysia， 我觉得是比较 reliable 的 seller 啦，就是你可以去他的店，去他的 office， 然后你可以 test 这个 headset。是有听说 Facebook 会打算开 physical 的店啊，可是不懂几时才会来到 Malaysia， 我觉得是要等很久啊，因为 Malaysia 的 VR user 不是很多。
I've said it before, as much as I dislike Apple, that doesn't matter. That absolutely does not matter at all.
对啊
Them
，Apple
going
也是
into
要出自己的
VR, like
glass
where Apple
VR
goes,
glass。
industry tends to follow, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. Like removing the headphone jack or removing the charger from the box. I mean, look at that how you like, but companies followed. Like Samsung, for example, first mocked them and then followed. So if Apple goes into the VR headset industry or AR headset industry and they succeed, other companies will jump on that ride as well. Let me know whether you're interested in getting this headset down below and how much you think it might cost. However, on an interesting note, while the new Apple VR or AR headset might have incredible OLED 4K panels, that doesn't seem to be necessary for success, as Gorilla Tag has hit 1.5
Wow.
million players and in-app purchases have arrived to the Quest. So, Gorilla Tag, in case you don't know, is one of the most dangerous games on the Oculus Quest, and I mean that quite literally. No, the game wasn't made to be dangerous, but if you're playing it in a small play space, you bet you're gonna hurt yourself doing something. It is one of the most popular games on Quest, and it absolutely exploded. An astonishing 1.5 million players have now monkeyed around in the multiplayer VR hit Gorilla Tag. Developer Another Axiom confirmed as much
这
on
个
Twitter
game 是很有
this week,
趣啊，因
also
为你
confirming
就是
that
你在
in-app
跟里面你
purchases
是一
are
个
now
狗雷拉，
available
你就
in
是一
the
个猩
Quest
猩，
version
然后你就要
of the
跑去
game.
因为
Melon
比如你身上有一个
is
颜色，
support for
然后你只要
Quest
追对
5.5
方，然后点
earlier this
就是
month. The game
摸到
itself
它的
is
话，
built
它就会
to
跟你的颜色一模一样。
and
所以
it
你看那
contains
在
references to
video 里
relate
面
to
就是那两
avatar
个
cosmetics
狗雷拉在
as
追它，
opposed to
因为它是蓝
new
色，
and
其他的那个是
advanced.
红
So
色
there you
嘛。
go. Gorilla Tag,
所以
not trying to roast
他刚才
anyone
讲
here
说
or
这个会
anything,
有一点
but
危
it
险，是
doesn't
因
have
为
exactly
可能你忘
the
记了你自己
highest
在
level
VR，
of
所以你就会
graphics.
跑，
So this
然后可能
really
你
shows
本
you
来
that
是在一个
you
很
don't
小间的
really
房间，
need
然后你就会撞
ultra
墙。
high definition
所以他的
in
意
order
思是
for
这
a
样。
title to succeed. This one is actually quite interesting for anybody that has motion sickness. Study shows that EEG could be used to predict and prevent VR motion sickness. We've actually looked at a bunch of different ways to prevent motion sickness in the past, since I myself don't have it, but my friends do. And you know, when they want to play VR with me, sometimes it can be quite difficult. While VR treadmills are one really good way that I have found pretty much 100% eliminates VR motion sickness, at least for my friends, they are quite expensive and not entirely something that you can put anywhere. However, a new study on VR motion sickness concludes that certain brain activity detectable by EEG strongly correlates with VR motion sickness. This finding suggests that it's possible to quantitatively measure and potentially prevent VR motion sickness. I understand about the measuring of motion sickness, but I'm not entirely certain about preventing it. Isn't motion sickness where your brain thinks your body is moving, but it's actually standing still, and that's where the problem arises? How would you fix your body standing still? You can't necessarily fix that. But anyway, let's read a little bit more. A new study published by researchers at Germany's University of Jena in the peer-reviewed journal Frontiers in Human Neuroscience intentionally induced VR motion sickness in participants while measuring brain activity. 14 subjects were hooked up with an EEG cap and donned a PSVR headset. In the headset, the participants were exposed to increasing levels of artificial movement to induce VR motion sickness over the course of 45 minutes. That sounds like torture. That actually sounds like torture. This is like futuristic torture. You're locked in virtual reality and forced to induce motion sickness. No, the subjects also subjectively rated their motion sickness symptoms throughout the experiment. The researchers found a common pattern in the change of brain activity that closely corresponded with the subject's own perception of motion sickness. So there you go, that's quite interesting. In the future, it seems we might not only have a way of detecting motion sickness, but also just completely removing it by using EEGs. And finally, something I've been waiting for quite some time. Watch YouTube in VR with your friends on the Quest VR chat and just straight up watch movies there together. But sometimes people just want an easy